until I hit my last breath. Music's everlasting even if past death. Not overacting, music's never past tense. Colliding with the greats, welcome to this crash test.
And now we have returned for another episode of the Bring the Bars podcast. I'm your host, KC, and today it's been a bit, but we're going to be bringing on a guest for an interview. Last episode was an episode all based around my Unmasked album, so it was just me on the show. But now we got a guest back, and that guest is TikiMane. You guys can check him out on all streaming platforms, TikiMane. Great tracks, great music. I love a few of his tracks. I bump daily. Can't Fight the Feelings, one of my favorites. Soul Vacation, and a bunch more. You guys got to go through it. He also did some features with Kronos and a bunch of others. And you guys got to really go check him out. But before we bring TikiMane on, I want to give a shout out to everybody in the BTB group and let you guys know if you're listening on Freedom K Radio, you want to catch up on older episodes of the podcast, just type Bring the Bars on YouTube. You'll find all older episodes there, and you'll also find different shows like the Update Show and a couple new shows coming out in the near future, the BTB Awards and the Hangout. So with that being said, before we bring TikiMane on, you guys already know what I do. I'm going to run a track from the artist we're bringing on today, and I'm going to run Soul Vacation by TikiMane.
I wanna drive to the coast and I wanna get into the ocean. Get away from the bullshit. Try to live in the moment, yeah. Can we smoke when it's low tide? Feel a good vibration. Reminisce on the old times. It's a soul vacation.
I'm from Seawood Heights, grew up and used to reside. I put my soul in these rhymes, I know I'm doing it right. Will not lose sight of me pursuing the mind. All these mountains I see, I'm trying to move them with mine. Gotta stay focused, head up and open eyes. Don't make them real cause he chose to ride, Pierce been known to slide. Watch my back, use my talent, keep an open mind. If he challenge you, step up and leave him broken side. From head to toe, feeling I should let go. Cause in this lake life, people you know, rocking the boat. Utah got the greatest snow, but damn, these people are cold. I give an inch, they take a foot, thinking this is how it goes. No, I miss Mo, but I know he be proud. Because my flow surely spreading by word of mouth. Step of fire, to the mic, the booth, to burn it down. What's my name? TikiMane, you better learn it now.
I wanna drive to the coast and I wanna get into the ocean. Get away from the bullshit. Try to live in the moment, yeah. Can we smoke when it's low tide? Feel a good vibration. Reminisce on the old times. It's a soul vacation. Sometimes I still feel new, though I've been here a minute. Cause I'm a kid from the Ville and I don't fuck with your gimmicks. See, I don't play no games, these pussies say they the realest. I'm trying to see you keep up with the shit you spit in your lyrics. Talk a gang and talk a drugs like you bang and carry slugs. But you ain't have had enough, I'll be the one to call you bluff. Just a small town punk with some wood and some wheels. I ain't carry no steel, just to marry the hill. I'ma go and skate the day away and smoke in the field. I was lonely as hell, but that's my life, man, for real. I had the weight of the world on my shoulders like Atlas. I was so lost in the madness, made me change all of my tactics so I could up my own status and go and build with exactness. See, I'ma paint my own picture and put it all on my canvas. I'll be rolling in money, living life so supreme. Surf and skate with a team, there ain't no killing my dream, you dig? I wanna drive to the coast and I wanna get into the ocean. Get away from the bullshit. Try to live in the moment, yeah. Can we smoke when it's low tide? Feel a good vibration. Reminisce on the old times. It's a soul vacation. You ain't walking, you're talking, that's why you're staying the same. You gotta change your low your ways to get on top of the game. I'm just working and resting and twisting herb with my brethren. I keep it cool, ain't no stressing, but ain't no pain, ain't no gain.
Simple and plain, do what you say and say what you mean. It ain't just hurting you, it'll take a toll on your team. Take a step back, scheme before you roll on your dreams. Be dedicated to your craft and develop your wings.
I get away, it's a blessing, relaxing, fresh in the brain. I might take a couple more shots down to maintain. Keep it collected, won't put myself in this frame. All the shit that I be building, gonna be fucking insane.
First I need a vacation, I'm kinda out of control. I should smoke, roll, toke, then my mind take a stroll. What am I doing this for? I'm lost on memory road, but I'ma let these words expose what I feel in my soul. Go.
I wanna drive to the coast and I wanna get into the ocean. Get away from the bullshit, try to live in the moment, yeah. Can we smoke when it's low tide? Feel a good vibration, reminisce on the old times. It's a soul vacation.
So this is episode 24 of the Bring the Bars podcast, and today we got TikiMane as our guest. So I'd like you to introduce yourself to all the listeners out there, let them know a little bit about your music and where they can find you.
Yo, my name's TikiMane. I hail from Salt Lake City, Utah. I'm a Utah rapper, 801 represent. My music, man, it's like my pain and my past. Literally everybody got their story, so it's just basically my story, the way I feel things. Because everywhere else, I grew up a little different. I didn't grow up around the gangs and stuff like that. Out here in Utah, but I did have a little bit of rough upbringing, but that's basically what I put in my music. You can find my music everywhere: Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, Amazon, anywhere, where you listen to music, you can basically find my stuff, man. Deezer, for everybody else that's out there. That's about it, man.
Perfect. And going right to the beginning of it all, you do put a lot of yourself into the tracks, and a lot of your tracks, when I was going through them, have a pretty positive message towards them in the long run. But when you first started off rapping, like, what made you want to take that step into recording your first track, or who influenced you maybe to take that step?
Well, it was my brother Mo. I mentioned him in a few of my songs. He's passed away, but we started listening to that what was it, Radio Disney, and they had that Lil Romeo and things like that on there, and we heard that and like, oh man, maybe we could do something like that, and so we just started writing, and we had a friend that worked at Spy Hop. It was downtown Salt Lake, and he had a little studio, and we come down there for free on Fridays from 3 to 7 and record some things. So he invited us to come down there, and it was really me and my brother Mo that helped me write in my first song and take me over there to get it recorded. So his name was Kofi. Kofi Sessi is the first guy that opened his doors for us to record.
Yeah, that's nice to have that connection for sure, especially the free, like you're saying, free on Friday nights. How old were you around this time when you started hitting up that studio?
16. I was 16. I was writing songs before that. I was actually I was writing and recording on a tape recorder. Just making little tapes and nothing professional, and using the keyboard, like on Hustle and Flow, how he uses his keyboard, and we were rapping into the tape recorders. It's basically how we made our songs and stuff right there. Ain't no editing, no nothing. It's just raw.
Yeah, just one take. If you screw up, you keep going through it. I remember doing that as well.
Oh yeah, man,
the
back
good old
in those days, man, for real.
Yeah, I remember starting off. It was I didn't know hip hop discover till I guess I was around 11, 12 years old. But before that, I'd write rock songs, but my rock songs would always rhyme. And then I found hip hop, and that changed my life forever after that. Like, there's a whole genre based on rhyming.
Oh yeah, let's see what this is about.
Yeah, and I fell in love ever since. And going through your catalog, and also want to give you mad props on My Paradise. I ran through that a few times, and you know how I feel about Can't Fight the Feeling, which I absolutely love. So everybody's got to check that out if they didn't go check that out already. But how did this album, My Paradise, come about?
It came about, actually, I was on a little hiatus from music because I was just got lost. Things happened in life. I got lost. So I lost music for a little bit. And then I had a friend, his name's Sean. He goes by Ideal Dialect. he brought me this song because I just had recently got sober and things like that, and he did as well. So he brought me the song idea, "Deceptive Foe." We had that's another song, and then he basically got me back into music. So it's my paradise was, just me being in a happy place from me not being on drugs or anything like that. Just it being in my paradise. So I finally got back to what I love to do and being in my little element. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
that's
man.
basically how that came. He just helped me get back into the store after the little hiatus, and I was like, yeah, I miss this so much, and that's just how it
Man,
came about. And just
that's a great concept for that. I didn't clue into that. That was the reasoning behind it. And props on you getting sober, by the way.
thank you, thank you. This year will be 4 years, man. 4 years from alcohol and everything, man. Nothing. Because alcohol is
Congrats,
my
man. That's a
downfall,
tough
that's
one.
for sure.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
congrats,
had me in the
man.
hospital for
Absolutely.
a week, man.
Damn. And
So
what is it about rap that you just love so much?
I love the way they can put words together. And just the way the word, I love lyricism. I just love the way that they can just put the words and tell a story with it. That raps and that rhymes in each story, and just have that swagger and that, and just having everybody, man, it's
Absolutely.
just that swag and that lyricism, man. That's what really brought me in. You can just hear that stuff, and that's basically what brought me into it, man. I love it.
Yeah, for me, what I noticed with you is you're big in your rhyme schemes. Like I hear in a lot of your music, you're bringing in the doubles, the triples, and you don't hear that a lot. I would say really in rap, especially mainstream rap music nowadays, but besides outside BTB, I guess. But if you were to describe your style to somebody who's never heard your style before, what would you say your style is?
Man, I ain't never thought about that. The style, I'm me, man. The style is just my swag of me. I'm really not sure how to explain that one.
That's a perfect explanation
No,
right there. Just being you.
it's just me. That's just the way I love it, man. It's the way I love to do it, man. Put as many words in there, and I don't like to cuss too much in there, because there's other words in the English dictionary than you can use besides those words. So, I like to use different words and different things. And my mother's an English teacher, so that helps a
There you
lot.
go. That's awesome, man, because you don't have a lot of cussing in it. And you can hear it within your music, but sometimes, cussing comes into a track, especially with the darker tone. But I find a lot of the times it's like more of a filler sometimes for people when they're trying to come up with their bars to find that one word. So they'll just throw in a cuss word.
Yeah, definitely, man. I've seen that done, and it's just I and it attracts more people to me. In my thought, it attracts more people to listen to it because as they're bumping it down the street, I can reach a bigger audience if I'm not doing all that cussing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, absolutely. And
And
this
so more
whole,
people will start turning down,
oh, go for it,
rolling
man.
down their window, and they can bump it and stuff like that. No matter who you are, you know what I'm saying. You don't have to be, look a certain way or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, I've got all kinds of people I'd never even thought would just listening to my music, and he's like, oh man, I love it, just and that positive thing, I just if I could just keep that positive thing going, that's what it's up.
And that's what it's all about. Just reaching that audience that you never thought you can reach and making some sort of impact. It's the best feeling of it all.
Yes sir indeed.
All right. And this past year and a half, well, I guess a year now has been absolutely nuts with everything going on in the world and the elephant in the room, which is COVID, basically, which has affected a lot of stuff. But with lockdowns and everything like that, did it affect your music either in a positive or a negative way?
uh More positive because then I not so much negative, because there was already enough negative with the COVID and you got to wear a mask and things like that. It was more positive because it actually helped me because I had to stay home quarantine one time and just more focused and positive to try to help people get
Yeah.
through a rough time. You know, more positive, definitely.
Yeah, that's the way I took it as well. This whole thing started from the podcast and everything from the first initial lockdown. I was stuck at home and I said, well, I got some time, so I'm going full force into all of this. And yeah, to me, I tried to take the positive out of it. Like you said, it's too much negative, so no point of adding any more of that into your life and try to take the positive out of the situation.
Correct, man. Change the mindset, because the world is just going crazy right now.
So far, it's a fun interview. I have a blast doing them. It's been a bit since I interviewed somebody, and I always love doing it. And when I go a week or two without it, I miss it. So I'm having a blast interviewing TikiMane for you guys here today. But we're taking a little quick break from the interview. We're going to run a track from TikiMane, and this is Cold as Ice.
My heart cold is ice, I'll stay numb for y'all bros. Took my kindness as a weakness, now yeah, it's got to go. The tongue be cold is ice, y'all can fuck up for sure. My heart cold is ice, you done, you taking your toll. You stepped on toes to break the code, think I'ma take it? No. Nigga, that ain't the way to go, it's fuck the way you play for sure. Who the hell you took me for? Honestly, I could be friend or foe. Get this straight, you been the hoe, the wrong direction you tend to go. A hand I won't let no more, when you around it's a bad omen. Can never stand with grown men, always got your hands open. No X-Men, but I'll sight your shit like Logan. In anger, I was soaking, that brotherly bond is broken. Still I was awoken in time for your derail. I got you, bruh, what you said, I wasn't thinking betrayal. Then all of a sudden see hell, show face on the trail. You crazy nigga, ruin brotherhood all over a female. That's fact for real though. For you I would've killed, bro. Fuck, that ain't the deal, no. Made life harder than steel toe, now I'm a king. And to me, you fucking nil, yo. You fraudulent, the biggest is disloyal, and it's still my heart cold is ice, I'll stay numb for y'all bros. Took my kindness as a weakness, now yeah, it's got to go. The tongue be cold is ice, y'all can fuck up for sure. My heart cold is ice, you done, you taking your toll. Like Omari on this heart I had became an icebox. I gave you trust, friendship, and helping in a tight spot. So now I'm lost, small talk, not know what your mind thought. Fuck over Tiki, why not? Oh, but great friends I got. But now you headed down to where you know you belong. Thought you were cool, cat different, goddamn I was wrong. Let them hang around the family, hit the bottles and the bomb. Use me for your selfish ends, nigga, forever you gone. Fuck what it hit, thanks, y'all surely got me tricked. Laughing like you can't stop me, fuck boys got me pissed. Loyal through the whole thing, there when all the soul came. For real it cuts deep, but y'all will not be missed. My heart cold is ice, I'll stay numb for y'all bros. Took my kindness as a weakness, now yeah, it's got to go. The tongue be cold is ice, y'all can fuck up for sure. My heart cold is ice, you done, you taking your toll.
All right, we're going to hit a mid-segment of the interview I do with the guests, and this segment's called Rate the Bars. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to name an artist out to you, and you rate his whole catalog out of 10, what you think this artist should get, and let us know why you rate him that way.
Oh boy, let's do it.
All right, first one I'm actually going to start off with is Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne. I rate his bars. I rate his bars high, like 8. Definitely 8. I mean, the reason why is just the way that, I've heard my favorite album was The Carter, when he came out with The Carter. And, and he's just always had a good flow, the delivery, the word. It's not like the best wordplay, but he stood out to me when he had that wordplay and things like that. And then he came out with another shit. I can't remember what it's called right now. Oh man, but just the way that he used to play with the words and stuff like that. So I rate his bars at an 8 because he got some dope metaphors and things in his bars.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And when he first came out and stuff like that, I was so deep into just the underground hip hop scene, and I didn't listen to a lot of Lil Wayne, so I never really took him seriously until probably even a couple years ago is when I started going back and going through and saying, yeah, this guy he's funny with wordplay. He's good with it. Like one that stands out for me is Real G's Move in Silence Like Lasagna. That one always made me chuckle.
Oh man, that was a good bar, man.
Yeah, that
I'm
was
trying to
good.
rack my brain. I haven't heard Lil Wayne in a minute. Ever since I've been into this BTB group and things like that.
Yeah,
I've racked my
exactly.
brain with so many other artists. I'm trying to think of a Lil Wayne bar, but
Yeah, I
oh
barely fit in
man,
any of the mainstream talent in anymore. It's pretty much all entails BTB. But
definitely.
for the next artist I'm gonna head out to is DMX.
DMX. DMX. I'd rate him. A 7. Okay, DMX. He had them anthems. He had the anthem. I don't
Yeah,
know if it was like bars, but he was definitely he could catch your attention. He was grimy with it too. He reached all the people in the hood and things like that, and just grimy. Where the hood at? You know what I'm saying? Them anthem songs. Then he went all did the
yeah,
religion
that's just
thing.
it.
The God this and that. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I would
like
absolutely
a
agree with
7.
that. Yeah, I would agree with that as well. Because, like you said, he's very. You can play him anywhere, and everybody can quote his songs. But like for bar wise, he does have his tracks, but his overall catalog's more based on hyping everybody up and the anthems, like you said.
Yeah, because he's he got the you're like, whoa, damn, man. Woo!
You know who's hitting the
Damn,
mic
dog.
when you start hearing that.
Yeah. But I heard he's back in the studio, so I'm looking forward to what he's got.
Yeah, me absolutely as well. I can't wait. I'm a huge fan of him. So yeah, I agree. And we're gonna go on to the next one, which will be Tech Nine.
Tech Nine. Wow, with his chopper flow. The Tech Nine, he like a 10. Man, Tech 9, 9, 10, 9. Yeah, he like a 9, 10 for real. He has got he's got bars, man. Like on Worldwide that song, obviously Worldwide Choppers. When he did that,
Yeah,
he ripped that song for real. Bust the bus going on and things like that, but nah, Tech Nine killed that. He's been for real.
yeah, that was a
So yeah,
great track, and he never stops either. The guy seems like he always has a new album or track dropping every week. Man, the guy never runs out of bars.
no, he doesn't. He just keeps going and still got that chopper flow, and he's got important things to say. Always got there's a little message in some of his songs too. So he's got something to say definitely. And he's definitely a 9 or 10. I could definitely.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And we're gonna get to the final artist here, and it's gonna be Ice Cube.
Ice Cube. Well, he ain't gonna be very high. He gonna be like I don't know, he's like a 4 or 5.
Oh, really?
Um, I don't know. I just Ice Cube and his bars. I don't know. He's got good delivery. He's got good songs and things like that. But bars like Lil Wayne and Tech Nine and he's not up there with them. I don't think at least. I probably will get backlash for this, but it's all right.
Hey, man, everybody
I'll
has
handle
different
it.
tastes. Like, absolutely. So I don't blame you with that at all. Everybody has a different feeling for different artists. Like, I know for me, one I always get slack on, and I respect him completely as an artist, but I don't know. I never got over a certain point and that I wouldn't rate so high would be Jay-Z, in my opinion. And I get a lot of slack for that all the time.
Jay-Z, really? You would Jay-Z?
I,
What
I,
would you
I
rate Jay-Z?
I love certain tracks. I'd give Jay-Z probably, I don't know, probably 7.5 or 7 like that. And everybody gets upset because they want, 9s and 10s for him, which I understand and I respect him completely. But I don't know, his tracks just never hit me in a way that other artist tracks have hit me. It just how it goes
Understood,
sometimes with
man.
a certain artist.
Yeah,
But then
same way with
again,
me and Q.
Dirt Off My Shoulder would be off probably in one of like my top 5, top 10 tracks. So it goes both ways.
Right. You
I
know,
love
his verse on Big Pimpin'.
Yeah, that was a decent one too. Yeah, and I just love the melody of with like "Run This Town Tonight" with Rihanna. I love that whole concept of that. But overall, I guess I never really
Yeah,
dove into his catalog compared to everybody else. I guess I never really jumped in. So
yeah, it was. Yeah, I didn't either. But there's so dope ones like Black Album. But that's another topic.
yeah. All right, now it's time for Random Bars. This is a segment where one lucky member of the Facebook group, Bring the Bars, gets randomly chosen to have a track played for you guys right here on Freedom K Radio and also on the YouTube channel. And the winner this week was an artist by the name of McWicked. I've worked with him on 2 ciphers now, and I know he's done a lot of songs with other people, and he has a 420 track coming out with Kronos as well. McWicked, McWicked, and he gave me his song, Hirish. So I'm going to run Hirish from McWicked.
Blood in my veins is Irish, 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 Irish. The blood in my veins is Irish. I'm Irish, taking pie pits. I'm so sick like I got the virus. Keep it nitrous, I'ma spark my shit and fly through the sky like a pilot. Feeling righteous, in the dark taking rips, lighting up the night and soaking in the silence. Modelo and lime and base of trouble when I'm riding. My fellas know that if they in trouble, then I'm sliding, wildin'. If I have to, freestyling off a pack of brews. Every morning when I wake up, roll up a dude. Chase it with a yerba brew to Sebastopol. Revelberry, my favorite, but orange is cool. When you mix it with the Mary, ain't no feeling smooth. If you don't know shit about me, motherfucker, don't assume. There's only a select few, I'm a private to the tomb. I'm private to the tomb. Private to the tomb. Private to the tomb. Blood in my veins is Irish, 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 Irish. Blood in my veins is Irish. I'm Irish on the ground, bitch. I'll never stop, I ever be silent. I can keep the peace or wreak violence, and then cheat the trees and be smiling. I'll rise and shine with the rice wine prime, getting on tonight. When the sake's intertwined, cloud in my sight, time to cough up on my kind. The dynamite got me feeling awesome and sublime. It's time for another pint and a smoky weather with the garlic parmesan fry. No lie, that's the shit I like. Throw an egg on that bitch, it'll hit just right. Fresh out the cake, getting lit, shit'll be just fine. So high, I'm out of sight, steady rising. Every day and every night, different surprises. The rain will blow on my buzz, my blood's Irish, 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 Irish. Blood in my veins is Irish.
Congrats, McWicked, on winning that draw. I've heard this song plenty of times, and I love listening to it again. And now the radio gets to hear it as well, and all the listeners. So thank you for sending that in, and congrats on winning the draw for it. All right, let's get back to TikiMane. And I went through a few artists there. What other artists, like I didn't name in that section, would you put in your top for your favorite artists?
I'd have to go with it's I don't have like a favorite one because it's a group. It's the Horseshoe Gang. They're from
Yeah.
CLB, Crooked
Yes,
Eye.
DOB, man. Yeah, all the way. They're dope.
That the Horseshoe Gang itself, like Luciano, Dice, Kenny, and there's another one I forgot his name. But those guys, that is when I love their bars are just like a 20. Their bars are so sick. They're always just no matter, and they can rap about anything, man, anything. And I used to watch the freestyles that they used to do, the COB ciphers and things like
Yeah,
that.
I've seen those. Yeah, I've seen those for sure. Those are awesome. Those are great.
Yeah, so but I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd pick Dice out of them all, out of Horseshoe Gang would be Dice.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's amazing. Yeah, I can't go wrong with that. I would obviously go with Crooked because just I'm a massive Crooked fan. So
Yeah, Crook goes off, man. He really does. Oh man, I got some of his songs, on my phone that I just rock to all the time. Him when he hit that song with Snow the Product and things like that. Yeah.
oh my God, yeah, that was insane. Mad respect to Snow the
Yeah,
Product.
for real, you ain't lying. Shout out, hey.
And You also have a couple dope features in your music, and even with some of the BTB guys, you just did the Chronos "Leave Your Worries" for his time travel EP. You have Dodge None on "Stop Playing," so you brought out some pretty intense features in the last little bit. But when you're writing a track for a feature, or you want a feature on it, do you approach that track differently writing compared to if you're writing it just if it was you solo?
Yeah, I do. Because if it was just me writing solo, it just my mind's in a different, and I kind of go off, and I find myself in little tangents. When I'm writing for features, I'm so focused, make sure I'm right on beat time, the concept, um, and just so I bring out just the best, because when it's just writing to me, I'm just, it's me practicing and just getting my skill and just perfecting it and everything like that. And then when somebody asks for features, that's my time. I feel like that's my time to show them what I got. So I definitely approach it definitely differently. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you want to make it worth it that they asked you, so you don't want to, slack off on it. I absolutely understand that, and especially if it's a feature for someone else, usually they already give you the concept and everything like that, and those ones are fun to write for because you already got the like blueprint pretty much set out for you to just go out and rip it.
That's right. And if I'm
Yeah,
writing for some like because I haven't picked the feature yet, but I got a song that I wrote that I really want a feature on, and I just some songs I just want to hear somebody else's opinion with mine, if that makes sense. So as I'm writing, like, hey,
yeah.
I'd like to hear what they'd like to say on this track or something like that. I go crazy in my mind when I think of things. Like my mind goes 100 miles an hour when I'm trying to put things together for somebody else or writing for somebody. So yeah, I think of different ways.
Yeah, you got to, in a way, you almost have to approach it differently, and sometimes you have to also fit their style or their tone as well if they want you to be the feature on it.
Definitely.
And one thing I'm always
They gotta
curious
check out some
about.
of the.
No, go for it. Sorry to cut you off.
Yeah, sometimes almost all the time when somebody asks for a feature, I always go check them out first to see what they're like before, you know what I mean? Like, oh, okay, maybe, or maybe because I can match your style, so we sound similar instead of sounding crazy, like one's way here, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So I check their catalog as well.
Yeah, you have to. And even like for me doing the global domination series, like I tried to find almost put myself out of the comfort zone. Like if I wanted Chronos on a track or if I want you on a track, I'm going to have more digging into the catalog who I'm working with and trying to fit their style or the way they do it more than anything.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So those are always fun to do. And one thing I'm always curious about with certain artists that pop on is how did the whole idea of the name TikiMane come about?
Well, well, here's the story. Okay, I mean, we were, I was in high school.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a funny story. I'm gonna get laughs and crazy things, but this is how it happened. 100%. I will give it to you like this. I was in high school. We were sloughing class at my best friend's house. Now we're all there. We playing pool. Other people watching the TV, and then we watching Discovery Channel on this. Uh, they did this segment on like tribes, African tribes, and things like that. Whatever. And my family was the only colored family on the block for like a mile, whatever. So all my friends who were white and things like that. So one of my friends just thought it was funny. He's like, because they were saying tiki this and tiki that. He called my family the Tiki tribe. That's kind of like a joke. I took it. Hey man, don't say that. Whatever. Because I found it offensive. But then there's so many people there, it stuck. So when I, every time I go to school, hey, Tiki, look, it's TikiMane. And I was like, oh man. So yeah, that's how that came about. And so it was more like an insult at first, and then it turned to I just embraced it after that. It was like, hey, you ain't gonna stop, we're not the Tiki tribe, and I'm TikiMane. Okay.
That's the best
So
thing you
that's
can
how
do, man.
that came about.
And just owned it.
Yeah, that's it. That's how it came up. And then, we'd be at parties and, we playing beer pong. Oh, TikiMane, and that's how TikiMane came about. I wasn't from the South or anything like that, y'all. It's just my friends being crazy, just trying to make fun.
Man, that's one of the most creative stories with coming up with the name that I heard. And good on you to just own it once they were calling you. You're like, yeah, sure. Hell with it. I'm TikiMane, man.
Yeah, man. It ain't gonna stop. You might as well roll with it.
Absolutely. Excuse me. And also, like talking with yourself and a lot of other people, almost basically everybody I've interviewed on this. This is episode 24. Most people have a family. They have their regular 9 to 5 jobs. How do you find time to balance your family life, your work life, and your music life?
Well, it's a bit tough, but because I have to get up early in the morning, get the kids up, send them off with their mom to daycare and things like that. So I just find time anytime I have to. I ride a train, the tracks down here. I ride that to work. So while I'm on the tracks or the bus or anything like that, that's when I find time to start writing things, get ideas down, and then at lunch breaks, I keep going with ideas. And then I get home, and then I like to make sure all my attention with my kid, because I don't see them all day. So I make sure my attention is on the kids for for as long as they got, and then they go to bed, and I spend hour or two with my wife, and then she'll go, and then I'll just keep the nightlight on and just write for a few hours so I can get that work in. And then I do it all over again, man. Just get about 5-6 hours of sleep a day and just keep on working, man. I gotta, because I love music, so I gotta balance that out. And my sons love seeing me work on music and things like that.
Yeah, how does your whole family feel about your whole music venture? They must be pretty supportive of you through it all.
My parents and my wife, she's supportive all the way, all the way. My mom, and they buy my merch. Had a little bit of merch made, and they buy my merch. They come to my mom and dad still to this day come to my shows when I got songs. They'll come there and they'll rock. They'll sit there and they'll rock around. My wife, she supports me all the time, man. Hands down to her, because she does, the kids, all that, and then she finds time to make sure she comes to the show and supports me, puts her on the little social medias and things like that. So they're definitely 100% support.
I hear you on that, man. Hats off to all of our better halves, because if it wasn't for my better half, she makes a lot of this possible for me. So yeah, hats off to all the wonderful wives, girlfriends, and my mom too. Massive support. So props to the
hands
family.
down. We bow down to y'all. Y'all really just help take this.
Absolutely. I absolutely agree. And after all that you've created so far, I'm sure you got a lot more planned in the works. What's next for TikiMane coming in 2021? Is it an album, more singles coming? What's next?
I got a little mixtape I'm making with the homeboy Lyrics, Justin Lyrics. Shout out to Lyrics, and he's another positive rapper, and he's a positive influence on my life as well. He's been sober and things, so we're coming out with a little 8-song mixtape. He's got COVID right now, so it's been stalled for a minute, until he gets over that and we can get back up in the studio. We got about 3 more songs to record, and then I have another. It's untitled. I haven't come up with a title for my next album after that, but that'll be coming the fall, winter, right after Lyrics and I drop ours.
That sounds dope, man. I'll be tuning in. Absolutely.
So I just got more, and in between all that, I'll be doing features with other artists here locally, with BTV artists and things like that. So, I'm always working on something. Somebody's giving me something all the time, or I'm giving somebody something. So I'm always working on music, man. There'll be singles, there'll be albums. It's all coming for y'all listening out there, for real.
Hey, man, I'm pumped for it. And you also mentioned earlier about merchandise. Do you sell any caps?
No, I haven't had any caps made yet. I'm going with the seasons. So I just got beanies made, but caps is coming. I got stickers, coffee mugs, some shirts. I'm definitely gonna get on the caps for real. About to do some. I'm about to do some rolling trays.
Nice. I'm a huge fan of hats and hats.
TikiMane.
That's my collection I always get. Most people have sneakers or something. Mine's hats. So if you ever do drop anything with a hat, man, let me know and I'll see what I can do to grab one off you.
Oh, no doubt. I will definitely let you know for sure. And I'll let the world know, man. I would love to have, TikiMane merch, wear it, man. You know what I'm saying? Because this good shit, this good stuff right here, and I pour my soul out, and this is my dream, just to reach out, to everybody, hear my story and how I feel, and maybe they can relate or push through because of my song or something they heard from me. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm coming, man. We doing it.
Yeah, and I won't say anything about it, but you're talking about the way you present your message and the positivity. I won't mention the title because I don't know if you want me to talk about it, but what you got me to do the cover art for, what a great idea for the track and cover idea for that. I think you're going to do, hearing your sound already and the topic that you're going to talk about I think it's going to be a dope one.
Thank you, and yeah, man, you can mention that, because I'm about to mention it all over the socials anyway. It's I don't need that, featuring
Yeah.
Willie G. Bentley, another local artist down here. I don't need that. I don't need, because I'm trying to move. I've been in that hole, in that dirt, in that tornado of craziness. You know what I mean? And I don't need that no more. I got my family to raise. I got my mental health to think about. I don't need that. I don't need to lie. I'm trying to go in a different route, and that different route gonna take me to the top. You feel me?
Absolutely, man. Positivity is a huge key in my life, factor in my life, and it makes a hell of a big difference when you just look at the positive and take positivity in out of everything, put positivity into the world, and you get it, but right back at you.
Hey, definitely, man. And hey, shouts out to you, man, for real, man. Let's not get past that. Shouts out to you for putting me on this podcast, man, for real, and just letting me tell the world what it is. I appreciate that, man. Much love to you.
Hey, absolutely, man. Thank you for being a part of the whole group and earning your shot to get this interview. So, mad props to you. And I'm looking at the time. We're going to hit our final segment of this show. And this segment is called Name Your Bars to end it off. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read a bar or two from one of your tracks. No beat, no flow or nothing. I'm just going to read the words out to you. And let's see if you can tell me which track these bars are from.
Oh man, how okay. Let's hope I don't embarrass myself. Let's do this, man.
There's 5 songs on here. Not everybody has gotten perfect or 5 out of 5 during this segment. I think the lowest somebody's got.
Thank goodness.
But yeah, so we got 5 coming, and I'll start with the first one right here. It's fly the sky, pull the chute, hit the ride, blow the tune. It don't matter what you do, just have fun with your loved ones. It's the day to get loose.
Oh, it's a good day.
There it is, man. 1 for 1.
Yeah.
Control your truth, fly the skies, pull the chute, hit the ride, blow the tune. It don't matter what you do, just have fun with your loved ones. It's the day to get loose. Don't let them.
Man, I wrote that in the morning. I actually just woke up, grabbed my notepad, and wrote that as the sun shining into my room. And oh yeah, that's a good song.
It was a good song. The whole vibe of that song, it's a good day, man. It fit the song perfectly.
Oh man, all right. Number 2, what's next?
Number 2 is, I know there's hate out there. Someone wants me to lose. Got on my boost, determined to make the most with every move.
You gonna make it?
That's not gonna make it. Do you want me to re-say it to you one more time, or do you want me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right. I know there's hate out there. Someone wants me to lose. Got on my boost, determined to make most with every move. I love the hook on this track too, by the way.
Oh my goodness. Ah man, I don't even know right now. Shoot.
That one is Warrior.
Warrior. Dang, man. Warrior.
Second to strike. I know there's hate out there. Someone wants me to lose. Got on my boots, determined to make the most with every move. I'm a warrior.
I love the hook. I love the hook on that track too.
Oh man. Dang.
All-
Okay.
All
One
right.
to two.
We're gonna recover here. We're gonna go to the third one. It's continue playing my part. In fact, I want to be on top like starter caps.
That's victory.
There it is. Yeah, victory.
That's victory. I love it. Oh, I love victory. I love performing that song. That song is the shit.
My bars intact from brother who passed from a heart attack. Really wanna be the Mars and back. Out of this world as far as rap. Continue playing my part, in fact. Wanna be on top like starter caps. Pushing harder, studying smarter. Go ahead and beat this artist track.
That's
Yeah.
a great song. And also when I saw you perform Can't Fight the Feeling, like perfect set songs, absolutely were those two songs for sure. All right, we're going to go to number 4 here. So you got 2 right, 1 wrong. We're going to the fourth one. I'm hot, the devil touched my tongue. You're going to feel the heat with words. I'm a wizard, line so cold in midsummer you'll shiver.
Can you say that again one more time?
Yep. I'm hot, the devil touched my tongue. You're going to feel the heat with words. I'm a wizard, line so cold in midsummer you'll shiver.
Oh my goodness.
I try to dig deep in the catalog and get some mid bars to throw everybody off.
Yeah. Yeah. Dang. Oh man, I don't know.
Now it is, I'ma get it.
Oh, shit. Oh my God, it's right there too. Come on, TikiMane.
I'm hot, the devil touched my tongue. You're gonna feel the heat with words. I'm a wizard. Line so cold in midsummer, you'll shiver. Yes.
Oh, hey, for y'all listening, whoops. I've been writing a lot lately. So, oh my God.
Don't worry about it, man. You're not the first one, and if it was me on there, I don't think I'd be able to do it either. Especially somebody just reading out the words to you with no flow, no beat. Like that's tough to do. We've only had a very select few that actually got 5 out of 5 on this. It's a small group of people.
Oh man. All right, hit me with that last one.
Last one here is I stay lifted frequently. I smell the queen. I ain't hide in secrecy.
That's Mary Jane.
That is Mary Jane.
I stay lifted frequently. I smell like weed. I ain't hiding secrecy. That good tree brings out the fiend.
It's Mary Jane, man. I'm about to perform that at the 420 show, man. Mary Jane.
Right on, man. Well, you got 3 out of 5, so you didn't do too bad at all.
All right, good, man. Woo! I thought I knew the other ones. Apparently not.
No worries, man. And that was the show. Bring the Bars, episode 24. Thank you, TikiMane, for coming on. I really appreciate you, and I had a fun interview, man. This was a blast.
Hey, this was a blast for me too. Nothing but smiles. Hey, thank you, King Canada, for putting me on. Thank you for all listening. Like I said, go check me out, TikiMane, Spotify. Wherever you listen to music, Spotify, you got Apple, Amazon, anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Even on Pandora, I got one with XEO on Pandora called Tunnel Vision. You know, check me out, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for real.
Well, we appreciate you too, man, and we'll definitely keep in touch and stay safe out there, man.
I will. Y'all do too, man. Get your vaccine if you can. Y'all do it.
Well, there we have it. That was episode 24 of the Bring the Bars podcast. I was your host, KC, and we interviewed TikiMane. I want to give a big thank you to TikiMane for hopping on the interview, McWicked for sending in the high-risk track to run for you guys, and most importantly, everybody who tunes in and everybody who listens, no matter where you're listening from, Freedom K Radio or YouTube, wherever you're listening from, we appreciate you and thank you. Once again, I was your host, KC, and this was episode 24 of Bring the Bars podcast. And now, when I let you guys go, I'm going to run a couple final tracks from TikiMane himself. It's going to start with Victory, and then it's going to end with Issues. All right, guys, stay safe out there. Have a good one.
Keep winning and push TikiMane.
am never finished, I can't lose. I'm always winning, I can't lose. If you winning, you got to feel me on this.
I'ma keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. I keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. I really just want my speech heard, each word chosen to be served. No return, I jump feet first, focus to get no leisure. A medal of honor I deserve, I'm working to write no weak first. Tinker with words so I can put the frauds in the hearse. When I'm through, y'all remember me, not for being a pretender. See, this is where I'm meant to be. Mentally strong, each slender weak. I'm hip-hop's defender, seeking different games. I'm up as the end to sleep. This your members tenderly, now let cold in the December be. And my demise, no victory, no more nonsense or bickering. Hustling ain't no trickery, on the good is spoke when they mention me. Player of the century, and a coach out there who bench me. Lines designed from the enemy, not a quitter in the winner. See, victory is mine, I'm respecting that you're brave. I'm ejecting y'all like tapes with a deflection to your grave. I'm messing with brain waves, not sharing the same name. And MC, I'm hooked like chain gangs, his champion must maintain. I'ma keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. I keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. HOP is my life. I spit through microphones as I go on. Hype so strong with a pen and pad, leave a cycle alone. No time for typos or tychos. Achievements more noted than xylophones. I know the flow quite cold, bundle up, big bruh. This flow will bite your bones. Won't excite your tone. I live for now, tomorrow brings new visions. Painting pictures, cause I'm gifted. This I can never choose different. Stay booth ripping, bigs, bars, beats are my nutrition. This right here, no fluke. Hip hop and I are paired like two mittens. Intuition telling me there ain't nothing to hold me back. Music is dope, no overdose, so I thank the nigga that showed me that. Coasting where the hold me pack, plus the 404 E-pack. Dog the loco flow he pack, trust the bus with no 40 strap. To be a victim, my bars intact. From brother who passed from a heart attack. Really wanna be the Mars and back. Out of this world as far as rap. Continue playing my part in fact. Wanna be on top like starter caps. Pushing harder, studying smarter. Go ahead, EP this artist tracks. I'ma keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. I keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. As we enter verse 3, now y'all know what I wrote is tight. That's why I'm the chosen type. Heart talk landing like a Trojan fight. Salute to soldier, explosion stripes. Farther where I go in life, the goal's in sight. Master gas, pass fast like a motorbike. Fight for what I know is right. Bro, just stick to the manuscript. All I'm hearing is damn you sick. Don't wanna be in the pantry fit. Just hate on me every chance you get. Mad as hell, you can't do this. Tried rap to slaying you chicks. Now I know nigga to hand you bigs. I demand you see it, shit. You grip steps with your greasy hands. Won't see Teek's plans. Eating notebooks now receive me, man. When I'm cooking to be written, my title's dripping. These weak kittens, my shirt will be ripping. I'm in motion, y'all won't see me stand. My passion never went AWOL. I'm calling you out, let's play ball. Like Mel Gibson, I'm brave hard. I play hard, more straight far. I spit these rhymes to the graveyard or buried deep in the graveyard. Top notch the way I slay bars. On point like darts, I stay sharp. Keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve. I keep winning and pushing to my limit. Even with this victory, I am never finished. I came to prove to be what I said to be. A victor, haters doubted me, but that victory I'm bound to achieve.
I got issues. Think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but that's the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got TikiMane in the name. I got issues. Think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but this the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got TikiMane in the name. You heard the hook, let's talk anger to start the verse. Every day my heart gets worse, honestly that ain't the part that hurts. It's I don't know why I'm angry. Fuck it, I think I'll dart to church. I need news, so don't you say something smart to spark the jerk. Oh shit, it may happen to say this, I've been straight jacking. Fuck me, today's the day. Ready on my way packing. I need meds to the head when it comes to anger. Ain't slacking harder than the sun. Hope fire extinguishers they grab and think I boiled over when my younger brother died. Last words were bad, we be laughing otherwise. Early in the morning getting the call, then hear my mother cry. Felt weak for years, no longer feeling like the tougher guy. Alcohol ain't shit, just adds fuel to the fire. It's like every night something new would transpire. Ruin the entire night and party plus all of my attire. Mind foggy than the Golden Gate, this needs to expire. I got issues, think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but this the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got too many in the name. I got issues, think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but this the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got too many to name. In desperate need of this thing called anger management. Being pissed all the time ain't right, to the mind is damaging. When you walk in the room and get whispers like damn it. Man, I got deep wounds, too deep for stitches and bandages. I'm bleeding out, I get angry, but how do you stop it? Got myself in this situation, got hurt and I can't drop it. Going crazy because I had a defense and didn't prop it. Too much love and loyalty in my heart, I should've locked it. Blood at the boiling point, overwhelming, frustrated. People in my circle telling me that I must hate it. When I pop off, you take back things the tongue stated. I talk about anything, bro, I was unrated. I need to learn to tame this monster that I have inside. He's been live, even to the point that his friends hide. Next day defend my actions, can't comprehend why. I've lost everything, my nigga, I need to let this trend die. I got issues, think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but this the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got too many in the name. I got issues, think there's a problem with my brain. Trying to change, but this the way I came. Fuck my frame, so probably tell you I'm insane. I'm not ashamed, got too many to name. I got